had his big top 100 player win for the tourney. You know, are the nerves gone?
We'll see. I mean, you figure you tuck something under your belt already, and you're like, well, that was good. Maybe I can rest on my laurels. But I think that Bananas is the sort to keep climbing, keep pushing, and we'll see what he can do against Lucky.
Yep.
We get our start here on Battlefield.
Yeah, that starting ice block is really smart because it assumes that the Fox is going to try and get under him, and it just covers that with some free damage.
Right.
We saw him start that way against against Cyrox.
Yep. They're both young up-and-comers.
Yep. There's a little jab, doesn't do a dumb grab, shows he's actually paying attention.
Yep,
That's good. That's something I watch for with a lot of ICs is, do you just jab grab because, or are you watching what's going on screen?
All right. One thing that we're seeing from like, the catch! One thing that we see from him is that when he's on platform, he will full hop after he sees the jump squat from the ice climbers, which I think is very important. I mean, we weren't seeing that with Cyrox nearly as much. He'll do it in place, too, to avoid getting cut off to the top platform.
All right, now here's my question. This doesn't happen to me terribly often. What's it like being on a big stage, having people cheering for the ice climbers wobbling you?
It's quite the change of pace, I've got to say. For me as a spectator and commentator, it's very different. We see it now and again. You know, you have your odd pockets of people that want to cheer for the ice climbers, but
I mean,
not typically.
Nope. We got the regional hero, though, and he manages to drift away from that. Gets back to center with the down smash, and then aggressively puts himself back in the corner.
Yep. Does have the opportunity to live here, but just right back out there, off the top this time.
Weren't a lot of places for him to go.
Yeah, it was as good of a DI as he could have got.
And, lucky catch. Oh, we're seeing those are hungry grabs right there. Now gonna see the forward B.
Right.
Good drift control, but he lost his jump.
And just trying to come down on top of a Fox, waiting.
Nana smashed DI's.
Nana's wilding.
And right there, Lucky, waiting. You saw him hold down. He knew that the worst thing that would probably happen to him from Sopo would have been getting hit by a down air, hitting a button and dying. So instead he CCs it and prepares to shine or smash or something.
Yeah, good coverage there with that back air, forcing him out. Nana taking her time, but it was all a bait. Nana is a genius.
Yep, and the roll right in. Banana's been rolling on respawn quite a bit, and see those jabs, you see that catch, and all those down airs. Lucky looks like he enjoys getting hit by them, I kind of think. I think, and so did Tyrox.
All right.
I like the choice from Lucky there. Says, no, I have too far to chase Nana to kill her across the stage. I'm going to use this chance to get advantage. Bananas hasn't been able to comfortably touch down.
No, and he will take Nana up and away. The roll shine being able to just cover himself as soon as he's able to. And back throw.
I think he really did want those to be up throws. It's just my guess. The first one, it didn't quite work out for him. Ooh, he has no jump.
That up air was almost low enough to where it could have been a grab, but it looks like Manners opted for something. Yep. All right.
That grab.
Oh, yeah.
That was really clever by Lucky. Usually when people dash at you, they're kind of mentally prepared to keep hunting you. You know, it's a little hard to put on the brakes, especially when you're in a pocket like that.
Interesting that he went for forward tilt there. Oh, and he'll just catch him trying to refresh, but he will bounce back with Belay. Still living here. Able to fade back, get the forward air out, and the shield drops. I tell you, man, they're super important in this matchup.
Yep. You see those little dash dance pumps from Lucky. Oh.
Did that shine cover as he dropped down from ledge? That move was so good. I swear.
It is a very good move.
Now just hold shield, rocks himself back to ledge. And still swinging here. All right, 135. He's just playing the spacing game. Will get smacked for it, but almost. A little hungry there for the back air.
What we're seeing from Bananas right here, even though I hate to say it was a futile effort, but it was kind of a futile effort. It is excellent to see that he is able to survive so long with Sopo and to find isolated hits.
Yep. He will get his situations going where he is able to get the down smash or perhaps jab down smash, jab grab tech chase.
Get an up throw.
Yep, and good. That was as good of a DI as he could have gotten. If he DI out, he probably would have seen a dash attack into a wobble. These big full hop back airs just drifting in and snagging him, but. Yeah, and he'll just get the regrab, and the regrab misses that final forward throw and just sets up for the down smash.
Lucky didn't fast fall.
Yes.
Did a little drift back. Bananas didn't call it, but in the end, managed to find it. Oh, look at that percent. That's a good percent.
It is a solid percent.
All right, Bananas, don't roll.
He
rolled away.
Away, which is new for us.
Yep. Lucky, I mean, you saw Lucky standing in place, like, roll at me.
Come on,
I'm waiting.
You've been doing it. Saw you doing it to Cyrox.
Now, admittedly, it meant he cornered himself, but he still got some damage.
Yep, good coverage there. All right, so 25% here. The mash becomes a bit harder. All right. And getting saved, no jump
here. Shined onto the stage, and he actually dies without the double jump and doesn't get the DI he wants.
No, goodness. All right. And he's... So, interesting thing here that we see from Bananas is that as Lucky is trying to hunter-killer Nana, he will go try to shark landings with grab. And the grab armor there, again, coming to such play for these Foxes. Oh, I like that quite a lot.
Gets the belay stall, saves her with the squall, but...
She will go off the top.
Yep.
Nana doesn't actually produce a magnifying bubble, which I think is super strange, but you can only tell if she's dead. And he's following through. Oh, a little bit under there. But you can only tell if she's dead when she makes her death scream, honestly. Oh! Yeah. Slide off reverse shine into drop down shine. Real neat, but that is going to be the regrab into wobble, and Bananas is going to be up a full stock here on Lucky.
And it's really important to be able to hit those handoff connections just because when you get the jab grab, sometimes Nana goes past your target and can't actually hit him with the tilt right away.
Oh, all right. Hard knockdown. That roll away was probably the smartest option he had, but he's going to get dash attacked. Good DI out and away. Avoiding that, he will get the Nana kill. Refresh to ledge, and...
Oh, we got the CC.
Yep.
Ooh, he called that back air.
And the poor DI is going to take game 2 and we advance further into the set. All right. He's so placid sometimes. He is just a serene, calm lake. It scares me at times.
Stay frosty. Right?
Yeah. I think he got all of his pop-offs out with Cyrox.
Might have.
And he's waiting until this set is over to see how it goes.
And right there we see him actually take a very patient and measured wave dash towards the center, but he doesn't keep chasing. Nope, Lucky does the right move.
Yep. I think that the Pokemon Stadium counter pick is a fair sight stronger. Admittedly, it does give Ice Climbers a lot of room to chase and use their big hitboxes on you on the ground. No top platform is bad sometimes, but the killing power off the top cannot be understated.
Yeah, and the fact that you can't really get cornered with tech chase grabs very easily, that's also fantastic. Makes it a little less likely you're going to get set up into a wobble, and Lucky hasn't been a fan of going to the edge. He just doesn't want to get caught going low. And Bananas doesn't want to give up the corner control, so he isn't retreating to the center of the level. And
yep. All right, manages the shark. Just gets caught a little bit there. Goes for the jump grab. Oh. He's been using forward tilt to catch that, interestingly enough.
It's fast. It's less likely to get whooped than jab is, because jab just doesn't quite have the range. And since it does a tiny bit more percent, it's less likely to clink trade with random tilts of Lucky Zone.
Lucky putting some work in here on the hometown hero.
Yep.
All right, and just patiently waits at that roll-in, but still being able to catch out. Good SDI. He's going to have to deal with the back air or the down smash even. All right.
He got his touchdown, so he does have to hit him. And
okay. Great. Just landing there in front of shield with the empty hop and being able to wait for an out of shield option with up tilt to get that kill. All right.
Yeah, Ice Climber can't punish up tilt if it's in front of him. It has to be some of the worst spacing of your life.
Damn. All right. He just let him back for reasons unknown to me.
Might have missed a C-stick.
More news at 5.
That happens to me. Ooh, reactions from Lucky, and Bananas really wants to get this kill.
Yeah, he's having some issues. He's just stalling out. All right. Oh, he will trade. He'll be able to take that one. All right, 79% here on second stock. Lucky right off the top.
We got the staircase down air. Going tap. Didn't find jab grab. Would have been a huge swing. Lucky keeping his cool. Able to find KO of his own. And Nana going to do the back throw.
The buffered air dodge. Okay, so this is suddenly... that roll-in just cost him again. Yep.
But he hasn't done it in a while, to be fair.
Good fade in, though, by Lucky on that air dodge. Just crouch cancels the dash attack as well.
Yep. Now he's just hunting down not ready for that get-up attack. And there's the grab wobble.
Okay, there's the confirm he needed. He's going to take him down to this last stock. Fire transformation is coming. The tree should be around here. If he can finish it off before it starts rising, we could see a mix. Yep.
And this is really scary. Nana auto jumps for a desync on the slope, and then Joey up smashes him twice.
Yep.
And only one needs to hit.
That's true. All right. We're going game 4.
It's 2-1, lucky favor.
2-1, lucky favored.
I like that little graphic with the spinning shape into the
we've got
the replay.
The layouts for Loser City 5 have been great.
Production values.
Yeah, I believe Gelp designed these. Can I get confirmation on that typo?
All right, and Bananas, he lost on Battlefield Game 1, won on FD, so he can take Lucky back here.
Apparently Gelp did not do these. But he's a really good guy and he's a great artist. But, okay. All right, we'll catch the other side.
Yeah, that's a situation where Lucky really doesn't care if Bananas knows which direction he's going.
Back throw? No, up throw.
Nope, knows he's going to be holding in, so he goes for the up throw, catch him over the platform. Wasn't enough.
All right, tries to go high, tries to fit in, manages to get back on stage. Yep, we'll just set up for that.
We saw him trying to drift back a little there, maybe weave around the back air. You only have so much air control, though. Back air reaches pretty far. A little patience from Bananas delays the roll timing a tiny bit so that he's able to get in. And
ooh, the Nair plane's here.
He's playing 2v1 right now.
Yeah.
And he's the one winning.
All right.
It's 4 stock to 2.
Yeah.
Last game didn't look like this.
It did start off with that 2 stock lead, but I think that the game plan here for Lucky is just, it's airtight almost. And that was an insane mash actually. Like
that percent, that was did not take him long to get out.
That had to be preemptive. He had to realize that he was in that situation. Silky movement on the platforms here, going to bring him all the way down, but he's going to catch. And
not looking
possibility
good for
a 4 stock. Yes, more liquid gold.
He goes up after Nana.
Yep. Banana's trying to swing here, and he's already off ledge in the corner. And Nana, all right, no 4 stock here on the board. Nana's still on deck, but we'll see how quickly Lucky can break things up if he can. Does get sucked into the up air there. Nana again with the great SDI. She's really killing it today.
Lucky was extremely ready for that jab grab.
Yep.
And he was ready for that back air, too. A lot of Foxes would have crashed into that.
Oh, Nana. Okay, yep, just comes down with that. Is going to be able to just falling up here, Nana, and
I believe
this would be the Popo comeback.
That is the dream dying for Bananas.
All right, Bananas out at 4th in Loser City. Yep. Lucky will advance on to play HugS in Losers Finals.
Yep. And
good stuff. I'm not sure what that channel is. Did you hear it?
Nope. No clue. Huh.
Strange.
Could be. So.
Awesome, though.
With Bananas out, that is
highest placing Texan.
Yep. That's the end of DFW's run. The end of Texas' run. Now it's all down to out-of-towners.
Yep. All right.
He's not seeing my thumbs. He'll watch the VOD.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Rough life type of.
And now, hey, we got Lucky versus HugS.
That we do.
We got a run back. Has Lucky made the adjustments?
I think from what we saw with his set with Bananas, he's getting a lot more flexibility in his game plan.
Yeah, and after staring the wobble in the face and having his defensive options ready, like he got a CC short hop drill against a jab grab from the Ice Climbers. That's not easy to do. So that means he's paying attention to his defensive game. He's got it on deck, ready to go, and that's what he's going to need to survive against Samus.
Samus. All right. HugS getting prepared, and we're going to get right into this fairly shortly. Get the stage bands going.
So, I guess was it Battlefield Game 1?
I believe so.
That seems likely.
All right, Lucky just wants to move around a bit.
Yep.
If HugS has time and get his hands warm.
Well, Hugo is obviously not prepared because that is the wrong Samus. That's not Salmon Samus.
It's not
Salmon Samus.
Salmon Samus.
Yeah, dude. Your shirt color, kind of. Oh, yours is more lavender.
This is more lavender.
Oh.
A nice, nice light purple pink.
Maybe it depends on the color balance of your monitor. Who knows?
We'll see what people come up with.
Yep. Now, HugS was playing fantastic against Lucky in their winner set. Lucky did just turn up the heat in a set against Bananas, so I guess we're going to see these two guys at their best. We'll see what they've got.
All right, pause comes off, and the gloves do too. We're going to get into it starting on Battlefield. All right, and yeah, we got to get that salmon color popped in. HugS has got to be with his trademark color.
Like he broke out of the stage select to say, no,
Just like,
this
wait,
is not a joke. People take their costume colors seriously.
It is kind of an important way to identify a brand, if you will. You know, as a player, who you are. All right, following through. A good catch on the landing there, sharking right under him. All right.
HugS continuing to burn stage. He's been doing an excellent job already of taking very patient choices to try and navigate his way out of these difficult situations, but Lucky is not actually having it. He is tracking them remarkably well.
Yeah, and I love how the small pressures on shield have been so important as well. A lot of the things that you saw KJH start to do, having to deal with Duck in his region, would be jab, immediate shield, and or shine, wave dash back. Both of them are great ways to sort of gauge what Samus wants out of an interaction, and sort of deal with her ability to shield so well. Oh, good catch there.
Yeah, now down tilt, not really much of a KO move from Fox. Usually it's big
Falco.
power is setting up an up air, and yeah, Falco's the one who definitely loves to kill with his down tilt, but it's got that nice coverage off the stage. We've seen people using it against ledge camping, Jigglypuff, I think that Armada versus H-Box, Levin versus H-Box.
Yep, it is particularly good at catching dash away or wave dash back as well.
Yep.
Oh, Silky Wave lands to kind of reverse the situation with a great call from Hugo on the shield. Forward air.
Yeah, putting out that constant hitbox to try and catch the tech. Oh man, HugS not being able to make the most of that edge guard situation could very well come back to haunt him.
Yep, he's going to have to drop low for this, and I don't think he has the resources to be able to get back.
I think he has an air dodge grapple.
I think, oh. Yeah.
Pixels.
Just barely there. All right. Lucky is looking crisp right now, honestly. But we see that up B out of shield that worked so hard against him in the first set. Will it come back to haunt him? Yep.
And got the little shield stab, the foot tickle with the nair, and
oh
no.
Okay, wall jump. He's got that, and he should be able to grab ledge, but
not
Lucky sneaks it away.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He wanted to be able to crouch cancel again. That's the only explanation.
All right.
Hey, he's gonna take a safe damage.
All right. Good crouch cancel down tilt there, just catching him coming down, and all right. Not quite able to catch, and he will get more off of this. It seems he came prepared to play against all of HugS' out of shield options today.
Yeah, and you see him just he's not moving in at HugS as quickly as he could be, specifically because he wants to watch for things like those little, like spot dodges, like little jabs.
It's good fading. A fantastic wave dashing shield. No shot here for HugS, and a lot of percent being racked up. This is up smash kill percent, and we'll see what Lucky can do to take that.
I think it's actually just about a up tilt kill percent too, which is probably an even more threatening prospect considering its general safety.
Oh, and he just falls off and back airs him.
How about
drop
that?
zones? Very nice.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't ready for that. There's just that little bit of extra time people want to react when they see maybe a short hop if you were going to fall on top of them. Well, you just walk off with the aerial, just, hi, hello, I was not prepared.
Welcome. It's like having someone knock on your door. You're not sure if you want them there yet.
And then you turn around and they're in your kitchen.
Yeah, and you're just like, why are you here?
How did that happen? It's Fountain, reasonable. For all the same reasons as their winners finals match. Just get to torture him around platforms.
But yes.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. Giving a little bit of shaming here as Hugo committed to a jump and he was able to get good hitboxes out onto him. He is positioning fantastically around this top platform. A lot of times you'll see HugS from the ground do just what we saw there. Earlier he was able to position well around it, and he should be able to do here. All right.
Yep, HugS, measured approach, moves in, says don't quite have the time for a full tech chase, takes center stage again, and would have liked to see him do his missile trick that he did before right there, but he wanted the hard hit.
Lucky just kind of dancing a little bit of a flub there, but not too much capitalization. Another shield, though. He actually managed to pivot around in that distance. It was tight. Going for another hard call, but he'll get scooped up. That high blast box saving the day for him, though.
Yep. It's always nice when your counter pick works out for you and you think to yourself, yeah, decision making.
Yeah, I
got it.
I did all right. Yeah. But the good old Sakurai combos will come into play. And missing the tech there, does have the DI. Reflects that first one, but drops immediately to the second one that Hugo had set up for him.
So I think one of the reasons Lucky is choosing to do drills and then not shining afterwards is because Samus is kind of a skinny lady, and when you hit people with the multi-hit moves, they get the smash DI away, you end up shining nothing, and you're holding down for something like a down smash, or you do crash into the up B. So Lucky's been trying to use those down airs, tickling HugS with the first hit, and see if he can bait out something.
All right. Yeah, it is particularly impressive. It's good cognizance to just be able to note things like that. Oh, man. Big punish on the tether there. There is a lot of time to get out there, and those kind of things are free. A lot of Foxes are a little lackluster on some of the more niche recoveries, but I think that Lucky is one of the best when it comes to punishing those kinds of things.
It's also one of the kind of hidden perks of him choosing to use his down smash is that because it forces Samus so low, the higher up she is when she recovers, bomb jump becomes exponentially more useful.
Ooh, all right.
Unlucky.
Good high recovery in the shield drop back air. Oh, jab 2 comes out, puts in some work, and another up B out of shield.
We've got Lucky making it back. HugS fighting a stock deficit and losing control like that. This is past Lucky's kill percent. This is, lost the grapple. Does he have his double jump?
I'm not sure, One of the big changes that we saw, no tech. One of the big changes that we saw from this in the winner semi-set is that Lucky is intentionally going under platform and waiting for HugS to shield drop. HugS will oftentimes, when he gets pinged on shield, he will go for that shield drop on platform, or just to maintain safety, get back to ground, use it as an escape avenue. But Lucky's been sharking him extremely well.
He's also been trying to get under him on his recovery, which is not what you would expect from a Spacey against a floaty. No. When the floaty's beneath the level, that's been working out reasonably well for him. And oh, look at the staggered approach from Fox. Does not want to crash into the down tilts and down smashes. He's making HugS pay for him. I have a feeling we're going to start seeing the grab readaptation from HugS momentarily.
The patience for that shield.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where Hugo has just a few options. Roll is bad. Grab is bad. Wave dash out of shield, risky at best.
Yeah.
And so Lucky was able to just wait out the best option, quote unquote, up out of shield.
Do you know the true MVP option?
Spot dodge 3 times in a row?
Actually, air dodge backwards off the level.
Oh, and then grab ledge.
When you're a floaty, you have that privilege. You are allowed to mess up your wave dashes or just do air dodges on purpose. Typo. Voice of God. Oh, there are the grabs we were talking about. Lucky with the staggered shield approaching. Right. Actually, he's got to watch out for that.
He has gotten caught a bit on these approaches, and he's going to fade back. Tries to catch him going in deep. Good confirm there, just jab grabbing.
I actually kind of like that from HugS, just moving into the fire shield.
Yep.
When you're on top of the ledge like that, the very frame the other person lets go, you're able to grab it. So trying to ledge drop anything when the person is on top of you like that actually gives them the edge back.
That slight hit there from the...
I would describe that interaction as silly.
Yes, I'd go for much the same myself. All right, and the clank there with the forward smash. They are going to DBZ it, and we'll head back to stage. All right, reverse hit for the Nair there, and will snag. Just catching the short hop.
Yep.
Stifling the short hop approach. They will trade off yet again, but Samus tends to get the better of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's at a percent now where back air or ledge hold will kill her. It's an even game. It's nice for HugS since this is, I believe, the first time he's really had the lead.
Yep. Oh, and will catch that roll back. Gets the down. And again, dropping through the platform that time, though, being able to get the slide off DI. Honestly, the development of the slide off is so key. Yeah, I'm really glad it exists, because otherwise these platform tech chases would just go on for a nauseating amount of time.
Yep, they give you extra reasons to pay attention to your smash DI, but they also give you those double jumps to look for when people try and slide off into double jump and counter hit you. So adding more layers.
Yep, just holding that shield a little bit longer. He did get killed last time by a missile setup like that, and so he just stuck around and shine on stage. All right, Again, just... Oh.
I was wondering if HugS was going to throw out the grapple.
We should have the angle there, and HugS getting caught in smash turn.
Yep. Not good, but lucky. When you're at that perfect height for the forward B, it's really tempting just to go for it, and HugS knows that. Takes full advantage, gets that stock, and he's got an opener, a big opener.
But drops the shot. All right, a little late there. Yeah, good DI out of that. Just making sure that he didn't get caught by the obvious setup.
Lucky, I don't think this is the time for him to be tanking hits.
No, it's
percent while being down.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be able to make it back, provided. Oh, and a very, very foxy angle, if you will.
Well done. I appreciate it.
I give it my best for you.
Thank you. Something you have to do if you're going to mix up your ledge game against people, your edge guarding, or your recoveries, you have to actually get them to respect your other option. And so far, HugS has not really just taken the edge.
No.
When Lucky actually had a mix-up available to him.
Oh, and he will get that. Yeah, just waiting out on the shot. Doesn't want to just use that quite yet. Good catch on the drop down. And again, that slide off DI coming into play. Lucky's been doing a magnificent job of stuffing around off the platform, like just making it very difficult for him to do anything, and he will punish that again, but not quite enough.
That's how the last game ended. HugO just getting a little impulsive in that shield situation. HugS needs to be the more patient one as the Samus player. He doesn't have to worry about grab follow-ups from Fox. So, got to exploit that fact.
How you doing? He's just going to snap direct to ledge, comes up with the shot, and actually stage spikes him. HugO with the big tongue waggle. That was spicy.
Yep. Lucky inputting forward, down, to try and run off fastball shine.
Yep. And you're just getting smacked in the stage. It was very 64-esque.
Yeah, because you get a... Charge Shot has a lot of hit stun for you to smash DI, or hit stop, I guess.
All right.
So kind of saw him vacuum under, and then just warp speed to the blast zone.
Lucky dancing through these missiles right now, but gets caught in the Meteor Crush animation, which sets up for down tilt, and he's going to get put over here. Oh, the rare use of up smash, I appreciate it. I don't think it's a bad move sometimes. It is STI-able, but it covered that whole platform.
Yeah, if you're at a low enough percent, you're in the air, or you're not in the air like you would be with a forward air, so you've actually got the ability to crouch cancel or smash DI down directly out of it.
Yep, good sniffing out of the jump there by Lucky. Just using his own jump to threaten the space. Trades off.
Yep, that's a trade HugS is willing to take.
Yep. Oh, and the big call there. Lucky has been run-up shielding a fair amount in this initial part of the game. Jab 2. And drop down, slides right in, smooth as silk.
Yep, and that's the umpteenth time we've seen HugO just go for ledge grab, get invincibility, gauge whether or not Lucky can make it back, and then instant wave land on. But it costs him in the sense that he's not able to stand at the edge and poke out recoveries. Lucky actually has to move kind of far into the stage in order for him to make it work. And it paid off that time, but it hasn't very many times throughout the set. I kind of like to see him do something else.
Good rising back air. He hasn't been able to get a lot of hit confirms. HugO's playing a lot slower this match, really dictating the pace, forcing Lucky to come to him. We've seen him use his charge shot as a means to force approach. Either you give me this resource, or you come to me.
Yep, and Lucky, he's chasing, dude. Just because there's the tree and a bunch of sticks around doesn't mean the dog has to chase after it every time.
No. All right, let's run up shields from HugO, doing a pretty decent job. Just crouch cancels forward till recognition there from HugS. Good chuckle.
Yep, at that percent, it's a given that Fox is going to be holding down at almost all times, assuming you're not a Peach.
Yep, just shine up smash. Reset the position, continue the string if you can, but trades off to forward air.
Kind of an ambitious grapple from HugS. Lucky with so much time to just drift away and be safe. Yeah. A little surprised he went for it, but probably would have paid off big for him having him in the corner like that.
It is a high-risk, high-reward option for Samus. She does get a pretty decent grab confirm off of most of her, up throw is fantastic for it. But, yeah, unfortunate. Mostly HugO's been trying to call shield and use that for the solid confirm instead of just raw grab, but when he misses, it just seems so much more evident, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, getting that platform cancel. Actually, HugS has been doing a remarkable job of nailing the platform cancels, especially on the transformations to maintain his safety.
It's interesting how he's been using just this small charge shot, but all right, Lucky will seal that off after unfortunate SD. He is able to take the stock, and we've got everyone's favorite transformation. So wobbles, stage wobbling isn't actually happening right now. I'm wondering if we're going to see it, but it looks like we're actually going to get the scrap on the right side, but fade over into the pit.
Lucky's hunting down. He doesn't want to give him room to get the charge shot. He doesn't want to give him room to set up his Street Fighter footsie spacing game. He says, I'm going to move at you extremely aggressively. I'm going to force you to make choices.
Yeah, that lip there actually causing that issue.
Holy.
Just holding it down, grounded, shine. Oh, the jump call out, so big. Oh, the power shield back.
Oh, Lucky getting caught with a fastball there. Doesn't bite on the ledge. It's very tempting. HugS was hoping for it.
All right, Lucky. Both of these players at pretty decent percent to where, you know, you either give up positional advantage or you die. And we'll see what we can get. He's trying to fish in here, get this jab confirms, but HugO staying grounded.
Honestly, getting away from those rapid hits and getting out of that rock transformation has been so important for HugS right now because it's letting him get back to playing his footsie game.
Oh.
Not dead.
Almost, but not quite.
Legit surprised. I thought he was going to go up in that diagonal corner.
Yeah, and he gets stuck under the stage. All right, Lucky takes.
Third stop?
Yeah, third stop. This is the lead right here. And another big attempt at a call out. He's going to rack up some damage for that. And almost.
Mortal Kombat style. One to finish him. Oh, a little teeter.
All right, no fatality here yet. I don't think he was in the Wii U bracket. But we'll follow through here. Managing to dodge through that. Gets an angle. He will be able to take that. And we're here last stock. HugO's Tournament Life versus Lucky. Just stacking it up a little bit.
Hey, man, with Pokemon Stadium, if he can find one decent shine, which he's fishing for, it's going to be shine, 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 up smash, and that would do the trick.
All right, he's trading off these hits, though, and they're really risky, actually, because any percent he takes here can just lead to large combos. Good use of the platform push-up, and he catches the short hop nair. We'll take it 3-1.
HugO wasn't able to stop himself from just holding right, trying to get center stage. Lucky.
Able to grab it, able to take it.
Waiting arms.
All right.
Or legs, I suppose.
That will put Lucky into loser side grand finals.